Howdy folks, TJ here. What the heck is this going on here on the screen? The legend returns. And it's got a picture of what appears to be an Atari 800XL. You can see underneath my Atari 800XL over here, I have my the original Atari 800. But this 800XL is a very popular computer. And in April, April's kind of the month of April Fools, right? You don't know if you're going to become the fool, the foolee. But this has recently, I don't think it came out on April Fool's Day. Not saying that it's a lie, not saying it's true, but there's enough buzz going around about this revived machines with the legend returns. And I'll admit, when I first saw the picture, I salivated a little bit. But then, I don't know who owns the Atari computer IP, and if these folks have permission to regurgitate, to revive, to make look identical, to a degree, an old Atari computer. Have those patents now so old that it doesn't matter anymore? I don't know. But let's explore together what appears to be a true, there's no working one that I've seen. I've only seen this website and other people's postings of pictures on the interwebs there. So let's read a little bit and see what it is. If first of all, if you don't know what an Atari 800XL is, it is one of Atari's very cool 8-bit computers. Obviously, we know originally they came out with the 400 and the 800 in late 79, early 80s. Then as they started expanding, it went from that beige tank box to a thinner, leaner profile XL line of computers, the 600XL, the 800XL. They had the 1200XL, which is about as long and big as the 800 computer down here, but a little sleeker looking, and it has those, I guess, whitish and gray black appearance. Then after that, they came out with the XE line, which we're not going to talk about. We're going to stop at the legend returns because the 800XL is one of the most popular upgradable computers they have for the old 8-bit. And it's called the RM 800XL. Again, legalities, I don't know. This appears to be a different country, so I don't know how this is working. They've got permission. I don't know. But let's chat about it. So let's read a little bit. This is the second time I'm really seeing this. I briefly went on to it when I first heard the story crack. Like the breaking of the ice from spring in the winter. The legend returns, and it's got a picture of what appears to be an Atari 800XL. But it looks a little different because these little portages over here aren't part of your typical 800XL. These middle ones are, but not these other ones. So it says, this is not a replica, but a new incarnation of the best 8-bit computer from Atari in 1983. It has a wonderful design that has survived to this day and still captivates a huge fan base. Its excellent technical capabilities surpassed competitive products at the time of its creation. So again, revived machines, there's different languages you can select up here. I selected English because I can barely read English anyway, and I'm English. RM 800XL, and RM must stand for Revive Machines, naturally. Okay, now you're looking at it and you're going, that's an 800XL, but again, when you have a little bit of an eye, you quickly see, what the heck, that's a USB port. Something's going on crazy. So let's keep reading. The RM 800XL is a transfer of the original design with all of its fantastic features into the 21st century. It's a combination of tradition and modernity at a level that has not been achieved by anyone before. Again, are these case designs patented? Does somebody own the IP? I don't know. I don't know those things. I'm just a dude that loves Atari since the 70s. And then you start seeing another picture. So you start going, okay, you've got these two USB ports. That ain't right. It's right, but it ain't right. That looks normal. Well, let's kind of take a look. Yeah, you can kind of see. Hopefully this is not too blurry. I've got my camera just pointed over here. This looks right. That looks right. But that don't look right. That's an RF port. That right there is an HDMI. Then next to it, instead of a channel switch box thing, it's got another USB port. And then this one's, I don't see it, I don't know if this one, well, let's see. This is the power supply, so it's not there. It's got a USB-C instead. That's pretty high tech. And an on-off button. Okay, so here's the back, and there's the back. Hopefully it's not too blurry again. I mean, doing all this video and it's all blurry. I don't know. I don't do any of that capture stuff. Again, I'm just a dude that plays with Atari. So let's keep going. RM800XL. Let's do a little look-see here. I don't know if it's coming in the camera, but okay, it's got a cartridge port up there. What the? No modern company that I've seen, deals with any of the old cartridges, and that's one of our master complaints all the time is that we want to have old cartridges. I know there's probably some other ones, but I don't watch every single platform that's out there because I was an Odyssey 2 kid. I follow that, but I don't follow all these other ones like the. What's it called? I think there was a Coleco type of one. And did it do cartridges? I don't know. Anyway, let's keep scrolling down. Okay, here's the back again. And it shows another side profiles. Okay, we already know about these two. I don't need to pick up my 800XL again and chance dropping it. I don't want to do that. The RM800XL retains all the ports that allow a communication with the environment. All of them. That's what it says. All of them. Okay, now there's pictures, so I don't know how well this is going to come in. Let me look at the screen and see if it's showing well enough. I'm going to click the focus on the screen. Maybe that will make it come in a little better. And me a little more blurry, which is fine. I'm ugly anyway. Cartridge port, fully functional and compatible with the original socket. Controllers, 2 classic 9-pin standard ports, which a lot of us just call Atari ports. Although they're not, sometimes these folks wire things differently and stuff doesn't work. But if it's an Atari older compatible, you should be good. Controllers, 2 USB ports for connecting modern game controllers. That's cool. I wonder if I could use my new Atari VCS ones on it. Because they do have UPS, even though they're wireless, they do have USB dongles. I don't know. That'd be interesting to know. Peripheral SIO, which is the old Atari floppy drive and all that. That's crazy. A parallel bus, parallel port, a socket for external devices, monitor, a classic socket with audio and video signals, HDMI. By connecting a modern monitor, we achieve a perfect high-resolution image. USB socket for connecting external memory, such as programs. So it looks like a simple, easy way to slap in a USB stick and have everything at your arsenal. You can download it all from internet or whatever, the ones that legally you can. Again, there's legality things that I get confused by. Some of this stuff's so old, they don't care anymore. They care, but they don't want to deal with it. I don't know. But anyway, you can stick it, if you have a lot of stuff on USB stick, you can slap it in, it appears. Power in, which is now a modern power supply in the standard form of a USB-C port. On-off power switch, a classic in itself, which is not classic on a Sinclair Spectrum. And I love Sinclair Spectrum, but no on-off button always still baffles my mind. That's just the way I am. Technology. So there's a lot of wonderful, I'm guessing these are renders. Sometimes my old eyes can't figure out the difference between a render and a real thing. Kind of like Princess Leia in those newer Star Wars movies. I could tell that was CGI, but my wife, I don't think, could figure it out. At first, I had to point it out to her, so not everybody has an eagle eye, right? The interior of the RM800XL is based on modern and highly advanced technology. The computer is powered by RISC and FPGA processors. Our engineers write code only in C and HDL languages. I don't even know what HDL is. I know what C is, but I don't know what that other one is. Fun and play. It shows an old Atari analog type of joystick slapping in. The RM800XL guarantees excellent entertainment for everyone. Now, I don't know how you can guarantee it, but if you like the old stuff, it's probably easy to figure out. You'll be guaranteed you're going to like it. It is perfect for young people who want to get acquainted with the beginnings of computerization, as well as for older but still young at heart people who grow up in the best period of home video game development and can now return to their childhood. And I agree with that stuff. I think we had things so fresh in the day, so new. It was crazy. Tic-tac-toe was blowing our minds on an old black and white TV. It's different these days. Kids expect it. It's just part of their DNA. It's part of how they were born and raised. So it doesn't look any different to them. To us, this old stuff is a lot like, oh, wow, it's like magic. The huge library of available great games which are still being developed, which is true. There's such a homebrew world in lots of platforms, including my Specky platform and the Atari platform and all these other in television, you name it, which are still being developed, as well as utility programs, is a guarantee of excellent entertainment for many years to come for the whole family. So it shows some pictures of some old games. This little middle one, it looks, oh, they kind of tilt a little bit. When I run my cursor over it, look at that, it's like magic. The RM800XL will be available to everyone very soon. Now, what's that mean? Is somebody screwing with us? Is this really going to happen? Are they just getting us all excited? They like to see people get excited, and then the climax goes away and you can't complete your mission. Damn it. I don't know. Well, I guess when it ships and we'll know, but I'm just bringing it out to folks that maybe haven't seen this yet from my own small YouTube channel. It looks interesting, right? I would get one. I love Atari. And even though this is not Atari, it's RM, Revive Machines. Maybe they've been given the approval and got approval for every one they sell. They give them $5 and they can do this. I don't know. But it's in a place I have no clue about. I've never heard of these people. It's 2023 revivemachines.com, revive-machines.com. I always get confused. I call it minus sign. Some people call it dash. I don't know. All rights reserved. Revive Machines, SPZOO, Zoo? I don't know. In organization, Aleja, oh boy. Zwaizistwa. How did I do? I don't know. 96/98. Other countries' addresses look so foreign because they are, to me, in the United States. You know, we've got zip codes. I guess ours looks foreign to you. But anyway, 96/98, comma, 81-451 GYDNIA. I've never heard. Is that a country? Guinea? I would think that's like in some fantasy movie. They said that. So let's go back. So this looks just like this. Is that the proper angle? I'll hold it. It looks just like it with some extra portage. Is it true? I want it to be. Hopefully this is not a prank, but we'll see. I mean, people can come up with all sorts of wonderful renders and shit never happens and it never comes out. We know that can happen. But a legend returns. I'm hoping it's the case. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and hopefully everything came in clear enough. But you can go to the website yourself and check it out. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and maybe I'll make another one if new news. It says very soon. Very soon to me means this year. If it's next year, that's not very soon. That's a long time from now, especially when you're an old fart like me. So thanks for watching. Bye.